Hello, and welcome to the channel. There's a special magic in watching a garden come alive, but at the heart of every thriving plant is one essential element: water. Watering seems simple, but getting it right is the key to a lush, healthy garden. Too much or too little at the wrong time can make all the difference. Today, I'll share 5 essential watering tips that can transform your garden, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned grower. So grab your boots and let's dive into the gentle art of watering. Let's get started. The best time to water your garden isn't just a matter of convenience. It's a crucial decision that can make all the difference in the health and vitality of your plants. The ideal moment is early in the morning, just as the sun begins to rise and the world is still waking up. In these cool, calm hours, water has the best chance to soak deep into the soil, reaching the roots where it's needed most, long before the sun's heat can whisk it away through evaporation. Morning watering gives your plants a valuable head start, allowing them to absorb moisture and nutrients before the day's heat and stress set in. This early boost helps them stay resilient, lush, and vibrant even during the hottest afternoons. Watering in the evening, on the other hand, can leave leaves and stems damp overnight, creating the perfect environment for fungal diseases like powdery mildew and blight to take hold. These diseases thrive in cool, moist conditions and can quickly spread, damaging your plants and reducing yields. By watering early, you give leaves plenty of time to dry in the gentle morning sun, dramatically reducing the risk of disease and keeping your garden healthier overall. Make it a daily habit. Set your alarm a little earlier, step outside, and enjoy the quiet peace of the garden at dawn. The air is fresh, the world is calm, and you'll find a sense of connection with your plants that's hard to match at any other time of day. For best results, use a watering can with a fine rose or a soaker hose to deliver water directly to the base of each plant. This method targets the roots, where water is needed most, and keeps the foliage dry, further reducing the risk of disease. Before you water, check the soil moisture with your finger. If the top inch feels dry, it's time to water. This simple check helps prevent overwatering and ensures your plants get just what they need. Over time, this small change in your routine will help your plants grow stronger, develop deeper roots, and become more resilient to drought and disease. You'll also conserve water, as less is lost to evaporation, and you'll minimize the spread of disease by keeping leaves dry and healthy. Consider keeping a simple garden journal to track your watering habits and observe how your plants respond. You might notice improved growth, more blooms, and healthier harvests as you stick to this morning routine. Try watering tomorrow morning. Take a moment to notice how your plants perk up, how the soil smells fresh, and how the garden seems to come alive with the first light. It's a small act that pays big dividends, both for your plants and for your own sense of well-being. Watering in the morning truly is the foundation of a thriving, productive garden. It's a simple, mindful practice that sets the tone for the entire day. Work with nature's rhythms, and your plants will reward you with health, beauty, and abundance. As you water, listen to the birds, feel the cool air, and notice the dew sparkling on the leaves. These quiet moments are a gift, connecting you to the natural world. Start your day with this simple ritual, and watch as your garden, and your connection to it, flourishes. Mastering the art of watering begins with this first step. Greet the morning, water your plants, and nurture your garden's success. Many gardeners, especially those just starting out, make the mistake of giving their plants a light sprinkle every day, thinking it's the best way to keep them hydrated and happy. It's easy to assume that a daily routine is what plants crave, but in reality, this habit can do more harm than good. When you only wet the surface, the water barely penetrates the top layer of soil. This encourages roots to stay near the surface, where they're vulnerable to heat, wind, and rapid drying. Shallow roots can't access the deeper, cooler moisture, and as a result, plants become weak, wilt easily, and struggle during hot spells or dry periods. Instead, aim to water deeply and less often. A thorough soak once or twice a week is usually all your garden needs, depending on your climate and soil type. This method mimics natural rainfall, encouraging roots to grow downward in search of moisture, rather than staying at the surface. Over time, this deep watering habit helps plants develop strong, extensive root systems. These deep roots act like anchors, making your plants sturdier and much more resilient to drought, wind, and even pests. Deep watering doesn't just make plants tougher, it also helps them access nutrients found deeper in the soil, leading to lusher growth and more vibrant blooms or harvests. To water deeply, apply water slowly and steadily, allowing it to soak in to at least 6 inches below the surface. This ensures the entire root zone is moistened, not just the top layer. Tools like soaker hoses or watering cans with a gentle shower setting are perfect for this job. They deliver water right where it's needed, minimizing runoff and evaporation. For container plants, water until you see it running from the drainage holes at the bottom. Then, let the top inch or so of soil dry out before watering again. This prevents root rot and encourages healthy root growth. Deep watering also saves you time and conserves water. Because you're watering less often, you use less water overall, and your plants become more self-sufficient. Plus, fewer surface waterings mean fewer weeds, since weed seeds on the surface don't get the moisture they need to sprout. Think of deep watering as building a water bank account for your plants. Each soak is a deposit that roots can draw from during dry spells, keeping them healthy and stress-free. In contrast, shallow watering is like giving your plants pocket change, gone in an instant, leaving them thirsty and unprepared for tough conditions. Plants with deep roots are healthier, stronger, and better able to withstand whatever nature throws their way. They're less likely to wilt, more likely to thrive, and can even resist some pests and diseases. Don't be fooled by a dry-looking surface. Always check a few inches below with your finger or a trowel before deciding to water. Often, the soil below is still moist, and your plants are just fine. By adopting this approach, you're not just helping your plants survive, you're setting the stage for a garden that truly thrives, bursting with life and color. Water deeply and your plants will reward you with strength, beauty, and bountiful harvests. The difference is clear in every leaf, flower, and fruit. It's a simple shift in your routine, but it makes all the difference. Give your garden the deep drink it deserves and watch it flourish like never before. After watering deeply, protect that moisture with mulch. Mulch acts like a blanket, shading the soil and dramatically reducing evaporation. A thick layer, 2 to 3 inches, keeps roots cool and moist, saving you time and water. Use organic materials like compost, leaf mold, bark, or grass clippings. Mulch also suppresses weeds and improves soil as it breaks down. Apply mulch in spring, after the soil is moist and warm. Keep mulch an inch away from plant stems to prevent rot and pests. Mulched beds need less watering and are healthier overall. Mulch mimics nature's way, just like a forest floor. It's a one-time job that pays off all season. If your beds are bare, cover them up and see the difference. Mulch is a gardener's secret weapon for moisture and health. Don't skip this step. Your plants will thank you. Before you water, ask yourself, does your garden actually need it? Overwatering is a common mistake and can be just as harmful as underwatering. Roots need oxygen as well as water. Soggy soil suffocates them and leads to root rot. The solution? Use the finger test. Push your finger into the soil up to your second knuckle. If it feels cool and damp, hold off on watering. If it's dry and dusty, it's time for a deep soak. This simple check prevents waste and keeps roots healthy. For containers, lift the pot. If it's light, it needs water. Trust your touch over a rigid schedule. Respond to your garden's real needs, not the calendar. This habit saves water, prevents disease, and builds your intuition as a gardener. Let the soil guide you, and your garden will thrive. Not all plants or weather are created equal. Every garden is a unique ecosystem, and understanding the differences between plant types and the ever-changing weather is key to successful gardening. Tailor your watering to each plant's needs and the conditions outside. Some plants thrive in moist soil, while others prefer it dry. Take time to learn about the specific requirements of each plant in your garden, as their needs can vary widely. Thirsty crops like tomatoes and squash need more water, especially when fruiting. These plants are heavy feeders and drinkers, drawing up lots of moisture to support their rapid growth and fruit production. If you notice their leaves wilting or the soil drying out quickly, it's a sign they need a good soak. Drought-tolerant plants like lavender or succulents prefer drier soil and less frequent watering. Overwatering these types can actually harm them, so let the soil dry out between waterings. These plants have adapted to survive in tough conditions, storing water in their leaves and stems. Young plants and transplants need extra attention until their roots establish. Their root systems are still shallow and can dry out quickly, so check them often and water gently but thoroughly to encourage deep root growth. Weather matters. Hot, windy days dry soil fast, while cool, cloudy spells mean you can water less. Wind can strip moisture from both soil and leaves, and intense sun can quickly parch the ground. Always adjust your watering schedule to match the weather, not just the calendar. After rain, check how deep the moisture goes. Don't assume it's enough. Sometimes a light shower only wets the surface, leaving roots thirsty below. Use a trowel or your finger to feel how far the moisture has penetrated. Soil type counts too. Clay holds water longer, while sandy soil dries quickly. If your garden has sandy soil, you'll need to water more often, but in smaller amounts. Clay soils, on the other hand, can become waterlogged, so be careful not to overwater. Mulch is essential for fast-draining soils. It helps retain moisture, keeps roots cool, and reduces evaporation, especially during hot spells. A layer of organic mulch can make a big difference in how often you need to water. Observe your plants. Drooping leaves or dry soil mean it's time to water. Plants communicate their needs through their appearance, so pay close attention to changes in leaf color, texture, or posture. There's no one-size-fits-all rule. Adapt and respond. Each plant, each patch of soil, and each day can bring new challenges. Flexibility is your best tool. Spend time in your garden, notice changes, and adjust as needed. The more you observe, the better you'll understand your plant's unique rhythms and requirements. Combine these principles with observation for a truly healthy garden. Keep a journal or make mental notes about what works and what doesn't, and don't be afraid to experiment. This flexible approach is what sets great gardeners apart. They're always learning, adapting, and responding to the needs of their plants and the environment. Water wisely, and your garden will reflect your care, with vibrant growth, healthy plants, and a thriving ecosystem that rewards your attention and effort. Those are the 5 principles that can transform your garden. It's about understanding, observing, and responding, not just following rules. Try watering early, deeply, and with mulch. Check the soil and adapt to your plant's needs. Share your own tips and questions in the comments. I love hearing from you. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more gardening wisdom. Thanks for joining me today. Happy gardening!